Hey, good morning everybody. I am 140 here and gonna do a one package or multi-package mail day. Not really a mail day, but from my buddy ASFAN7 Ed. I say not really a mail day because he actually came by my office yesterday, and we after meeting in the community about a year ago, we actually found out that we live and work in the same city, and we've become good friends. And yesterday was actually the first time that we met in person. He came by my office and dropped off these cards, and I really appreciate it. It was great to meet you, Ed, and we're planning on hooking up and hanging out a little bit more. So just another awesome aspect of YouTube blog community. Like I said, he he went to the local LCS and got me a whole bunch of old school PC cards, as well as on eBay picked up some stuff to help me just with my base card set. I had a pretty sizable base card set a few years back and mistakenly stored them in an area where I should not have, and essentially what happened was that all my cards got water damaged. So I'm going to go through, and Ed took the time to actually go, and Puff Bear as well took the time to go through and actually send me a whole bunch of base cards and really cool stuff. I haven't looked at this stuff, but I just wanted to go through it so everybody could see. Terrell Owens, T.O. again, SP Authentic, the great Garrison Hurst, one of my favorites when he was here. Another Garrison Hurst. God, he was great when he was here. He was probably, besides Frank Gore, one of the best. That's, obviously Roger Craig, but he was one of the all-time greats when he was here. Garrison. Rookies and Stars, Garrison. Playoff Honors. Upper Deck. Garrison Hurst. T.O. This was before T.O. was T.O. When he first came here as a third-round draft pick out of I think it was Middle Tennessee State, he was the most humble yes sir, no sir guy, and then all of a sudden he became an arrogant guy. And it's unfortunate because I liked him when he was just a humble Southern kid. But he was great when he was here. Terrell Owens, nice Fleer Ultra. I used to have this card actually. Impact. Vintage. Had this card, Tops. Had Fleer Focus card. God, it's so good to walk through these. Total. Tim Harris, how classic. Big mouth on this guy, but actually he produced on the field. Always talking, this guy, Tim Harris. He actually owned a restaurant that was close by to us. I don't know where he's at now. Dana Hall, University of Washington, first round pick. Never really panned out to be a really great defensive back, but he was a good player while he was here. I think he ended up in Cleveland for a couple of years and had a fairly decent career. Awesome. Now these guys are my guys. This is when I was like a younger guy coming up. Charles Haley, of course. I think 5 Super Bowl rings, man. You can't argue with that. Pretty interesting guy. He was somewhat of a character when he was here. Controversial, actually. The great Jeff Garcia, San Jose State. Let me go through these. Garcia. Wow. Never really caught a break. He was the guy that came in after Steve Young, and he was tough for us, good decision maker, made plays, but people loved him, but tough act to follow. Oh, look, I had this one, Best Bowman's Best. I mean, it was like, it didn't end well for him here, but competitor, tremendous competitor, and really good guy. The community, actually, he grew up in Gilroy, which is about 20 minutes south of here. Went to San Jose State. His dad was a longtime coach in the area, and he was just a great guy. Kevin Barlow, Mercurial Kevin Barlow. Good running back, but just kind of a head trip back in the day. And then Ken Norton in his classic boxing pose after making a big play. Ken Norton Jr. Awesome. Coaching at Seattle Seahawks, by the way. I saw him on the sidelines a couple times. Pretty classic. Joe Montana. Matt Millen won a Super Bowl here. He was awesome. Tim McKyer, awesome. Also kind of mouthy, is great. And then the great Guy McIntyre. Gotta love Guy. I'm probably running out of time here, so I gotta go kind of quick. Tim McDonald, another great all-time 49er, one of my faves. Brandon Lloyd, awesome. Thanks so much, Ed. Oh, and then Derek Lavelle, man. Derek Lavelle was awesome. University of Oregon, too. He was one of my underdog favorites. Amp Lee. Gotta hurry now, sorry guys. Amp Lee. Brett Jones. Awesome. So University of Santa Clara and Lee High School, or Leland, Lee High School. I did play against him in the playoffs back in high school. And, you know, he was good, but no one knew he would be what he was. Eric Johnson. What do you call it? Jessica. Is it Jessica Simpson that he's going out with? He's gotten married. Pierce Holt. Awesome, Pierce Holt. Old school. Look at that. Look at what the, I don't know, the red, gold, and white leopard skin jump pants. Yeah, that was my era back in the day. Pretty stylish. He was great, Pierce Holt. Tom Homo, wow. He was another great 49er stalwart. Keith Henderson. Ron Heller. Garcia. Wow, look at these. Yeah, Don Griffin, of course. He was great too. You know, this is when the 49ers, it wasn't like a William Floyd. Oh my God, bar none. It wasn't like any one star. Of course, they had Steve Young, Jerry Rice, and whatever. But the support guys like Tom Homo, solid players who were team players who just basically played hard and smart. And, you know, just were solid. Jim Fawnhorst, Keith Fawnhorst, I love it. Kevin Fagan. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Gosh. Okay, Dexter Carter. Love it. Andre Carter. Wow, Ed. Thank you so much. This is awesome. Gino Carmazzi. Wow. He was here for like 2 years and that was it. Dennis Brown. Roger Craig. Mike Kofer. Great. I love that guy. Michael Carter. He was awesome. Gold medal in the shot put, I believe, in the Olympics. Came over, played a couple years. The great Dexter Carter. He was one of my favorites. Never caught a break. Really first round draft pick. Didn't do a whole lot, but he was great. Antonio Bryant. Chet Brooks. Now Chet was my favorite. Texas A&M, I believe. But Chet Brooks was awesome. Won a Super Bowl. Actually met him a few years back. He was a very nice, humble guy. Dwayne Board. So thank you. I've got a whole box here, but I'm running out of time, so I want to open up the packages on this side. And then also shout out to Ray Wershing, old school. Never looked up when he came out on the field, just lined up his kicks via the hash marks. Didn't look up. And then this is what Ed got from eBay. So I want to thank you, Ed. That's a wrap, by the way. Tim McKyer again. Oh my God. This is old school stuff here. Ronnie Lott, look at Ronnie. And then Mark Logan, fullback for us. Terry Kirby, Keena Turner. Oh no, that's Todd Kelly. Wow. Unbelievable. Josh Johnson. I always think about Josh Johnson for some reason. He was out of Clemson and he never really did anything and he just kind of disappeared. I love it. Merton Hanks, Dana Hall, Gerback. You gotta love it. Frank Gore, of course. This is nice. Oh, and then Charlie Garner. He was great when he was here too. Little guy. Tennessee, I think. Charlie Garner. Deshaun Foster, wow. Kevin Fagan. Ricky Ellison. Tyrone Drakeford, wow. Davis. I love it. Love it, love it. You guys seeing? Hopefully you guys are seeing all these cards. I love it. Chet Brooks again. Thank you, Ed. I got 2 more packages and then that's it. I think I'm over, but I'm going to try hopefully to get this uploaded. John Taylor, the great John Taylor. Man. Ty Streets, J.J. Stokes, Alex, George Seifert. Awesome. Well, I'm going to definitely go through these more one by one. And I just want to thank Ed. I know a lot of you guys are subbed to Ed, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to put his link down below, and it would be great if you guys could sub to him because he's one of the best. And I do look forward to hanging out with him. We talked on last night after we met, and just looking forward to maybe go grabbing some lunch or whatever with Ed. So thank you so much. Walk down memory lane here, man. This is when they were great. All the greats. Okay, man, so that's my awesome mail day, and again, I appreciate it, Ed, and I appreciate you very, very much. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.